you say live?
Yes, I said live.
Alright, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's on the sound wave and everything.
Alright, no, it's just, yeah.
We were perfectly synced up.
It's okay. I didn't know. Skype probably just hiccuped for a second, but we're fine.
We were so
okay.
in sync that our lives blended together into one great celestial live.
Alright, good.
I almost hugged my mic. But that would sound bad.
It's fine. Alright. Hello, everyone, and welcome to VideoGameChooChoo.com's podcast. I'm your host, John. With me this week is Michael.
There's football on the television.
Really? Who's playing?
Well, now it's a commercial. I think it's the University of NC and Duke. So they're both from the same state.
That's fucked up. Mm-hmm. They don't like each other.
They're the same colors too.
That's confusing.
I think that's why they don't like each other.
They're fighting over the prized palette.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, we're dark blue. Oh, we're light blue. Let's fight.
And then whoever wins just gets medium blue.
What is the other one when they lose? What are they like? Are they green?
They have to spin the wheel of colors, and then they have to fight another team over it.
Oh, we got brown. Who do we face? Oh, we face Brown University.
The Browns? Uh-oh.
Oh no, they're pretty terrible, so we don't have to worry.
But then you become the Browns, and then, never-ending cycle.
So the Browns is like Highlander? There can only be one the Browns?
Yeah, that's why they're the Browns.
Ah.
I think it's almost more like It Follows that you don't want it.
Right.
So we also have Scott.
Hey!
Hi, Scott.
Hey!
What are you watching, if anything?
I'm watching this waveform.
Okay, good. Keep your eye on the prize.
Gotcha. Won't take my eyes off it.
Thank you. And we have Ryan.
Hi, John.
Ryan, what do you got your peepers on?
John, right now, at this very moment, I have my peepers on the Wikipedia entry for bog butter.
Oh, boy.
I knew this was going to happen.
John, what do you know about bog butter?
Jack shit. I just saw a post about it online, and I said it as a joke like 2 minutes ago, and now you're bringing it up on the podcast.
I'm bringing it up on the podcast because I didn't know what it was, and you brought it up, and you stoked my curiosity, and I could have just let this go. I could have not brought it up on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
But you specifically asked me what I had my eyeballs on, and it was either the Wikipedia article on bog butter or the small container of Parmesan cheese I keep on my desk at all times.
I'm more interested in the cheese.
Yeah, why is it there?
What's going on?
Okay, so I don't know when the last time any of y'all went to the fine Italian dining establishment called Domino's was, but
a very long
Domino's.
time.
Yeah.
Domino's, there's 2 blocks from my apartment, which I'm sure I've mentioned on the podcast very many times.
Sure.
They phased out giving you packets of Parmesan cheese and crushed red pepper, and now if you want Parmesan cheese or crushed red pepper, you have to pay $1, and they will give you a plastic.
$1?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You pay $1, and they give you a 1-ounce plastic container filled with either Parmesan cheese or crushed red pepper.
You don't get a choice.
No. I mean, if you want both, you have to pay $2.
Oh, Jesus.
So now I have this reusable 1-ounce bottle of grated Parm that I keep on my desk whenever I get pizza or the like, because I don't want to keep it in the kitchen where my roommates can jack my Parm. I don't want that to happen.
First of all, that's actually convenient because you can take that on an airplane. They won't throw it out for you.
Yeah,
no,
It's just go on through. Second of all,
if you need to salt up that in-flight meal, it's good shit.
Yeah, those peanuts.
If it's honey, though, they'll take it from you.
Have I ever told you the story about when I flew first class to Washington, D.C.?
No.
I don't know. I'll keep this concise because we should probably move on, but 1 year flying out to Washington, D.C., this would have been like about a year ago or so, my parents decided to get first-class tickets. Why, I do not know. But not only were we served an in-flight meal, we were also served airline peanuts in a small ceramic dish. And these were no ordinary airline peanuts, because they had been heated They served us warm nuts
God.
in a small ceramic bowl in first class. They also brought us out a warm, moist towel to wipe our face and hands with before we ate. So that was one of the most surreal experiences of my life. But suffice to say, if you fly American Airlines and you get nuts in first class, they will be warm.
Warm nuts and wet towel. I've seen that movie. It's really good.
Yeah,
It's really good.
yeah, it's got that one actress, Pamela Didi. You know,
Pamela Didi. Yeah.
Pamela Didi.
yeah, yeah.
She won the Oscar.
Yeah.
I'm
Pamela
going-
Diamond Dog.
I'm going
She was
through her
in the movie here.
filmography
Really
right
good.
now, and it's a little... I don't know where exactly you guys are finding these films, but they're a little risky.
Yeah, a little bit.
Very,
It won the Oscar. I don't know what you're talking about.
very,
Yeah,
very
I mean,
close
it was a
backdoor
big
neighbors.
toss up. It was between warm nut, wet towel, and bed sheet day cleaning number 3. So
After number 2, it's like the writing just kind of, fell off.
It dropped off, yeah. Just immediately went
they
to
even
fucking,
they even
yeah.
like messed up the title. Like originally it was bed sheet cleaning day, but then it was bed sheet day cleaning, and that's really kind of fucked up.
Yeah, you can only clean the sheets during the day, and that one, like the other one, it's like the entire day, 24 hours.
Yeah, you could clean them
Yeah.
at night, too. That was the best part.
Oh, that was
It's a
the
little-
best
Oh
part.
my god, do you remember
That's
that
when you really
sequence?
get that sequel money coming
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, they filmed it over 24 hours. It was a real Boyhood approach.
Yeah.
That is not what they did in Boyhood at all.
That is what they did. They just did it in 24 hours. It was over, and it was pretty quick.
Yeah, that kid
Not
had
how that
like
movie- he
no,
grew
no,
really
no,
quickly in
Michael.
24 hours.
yeah, Michael, that kid's got like reverse Benjamin Button disease where he ages really fast up instead of aging really fast backwards.
Benjamin Button didn't age quickly any direction. He just,
Are you sure?
Yes.
I remember
No one
watching
aged quickly.
I remember watching Benjamin Button, and I remember that dude being like the fucking speed racer of aging backwards. So I don't know what film you watched, but
I will admit something to you. I've never seen Benjamin Button, and I don't want
oh
to.
man,
Dude, Benjamin Button was only like, what, 2 hours long? Come
I don't
on,
know.
that was how old he was.
I didn't see that movie, so
He was 2 hours long old.
Can we move
Yeah.
on? Can we move on?
Yes, please. He was 2 hours long old.
Now, can you make that the title?
oh,
That's
God.
not my call.
Yeah, we'll see what
hours.
happens.
We'll see what Niall decides. This is Niall's choice.
By the end of this podcast, I'll be 2 hours long old. But anyway,
Oh my god. So, let's talk about what we've been up to lately. Michael, what's going on with you? Have you been playing any games?
Yeah, I have, but I've also been watching a lot of movies.
yeah,
you
me
been?
too.
I watch a lot of neo-noir movies.
Sick.
Ooh, what are some titles? Hit me.
Say what?
Hit me. Titles of the movies that you watched.
Mulholland Drive.
That is one of the best movies ever made. Good choice.
Yep.
L.A. Confidential.
It's another good movie.
And Dark City.
Yes, fuck yes, Dark City. I
So
love that
for
movie.
listeners who aren't sure what the hell neo-noir films are, you probably have seen at least
A few.
someone ripping on a cliche of neo-noir, of
Right.
or at least of noir films, of like the grizzled, trench-coated, chain-smoking detective and the lady with the legs that went all the way down to the floor.
I hope so.
Yeah, they clip through the floor even.
Yeah. Those like old kind of crime dramas eventually sort of changed with Chinatown, and have evolved since then to be like weird movies like Blade Runner and Dark City.
Yeah.
I really
Did you
like.
wa-
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, did you watch the director's cut of Dark City?
I don't think so.
Did it have narration?
No.
Okay, I think that's the director's cut, maybe.
Okay, because I remember hearing before seeing it that like the narration ruins it, and I was like, "There's no narration during this."
Yeah, then that's probably the director's cut. Then.
Okay,
That's
it
normally
was-
the one that's a lot easier. It's like Watchmen. Like, it's much easier to find the director's cut of that movie these days than
Yeah.
it is the theatrical release.
Yeah, I really like more classic noir films. I've never really watched old ones, but I like the grizzled detective in L.A.
Yeah.
hunting down a killer, something about real estate and land rights and freeways and, rabbits
Sure.
and things like that. Cartoon
Yes.
animals, Daffy Duck is
Of course.
there.
Yeah.
Mickey and Bugs Bunny meet. But Dark City, holy shit!
Yeah.
Like Mulholland Drive is just Twin Peaks.
Yeah. I don't know how. Okay, how much do you know about Mulholland Drive, Michael?
I have. First of all, I have not finished Mulholland Drive. I have like 30 minutes left, but
how
I know who directed it.
Yeah, well, the thing about Mulholland Drive is that the first hour or so of that movie was made as a television pilot for, I think, ABC. Okay. And when it didn't get picked up, he called everybody back, and they worked it into a finished film.
That makes a lot of sense now.
I know that I guess you haven't finished that movie, and I won't state my opinion on that, even though I think that film should be watched, like, in one sitting, but, I honestly think that's one of the best films of, like, the 2000s onwards. Like, it's one of my favorite movies ever made. Like,
sure.
I think it's by and large arguably Lynch's best work, and I won't harp on this too long because I could talk about David Lynch for like 4 hours, but I think up to like maybe Blue Velvet and like Eraserhead, like that's by and large his best movie. So.
It's very Twin Peaks. Like
yes, it was originally the original concept for that movie was made when they were filming Twin Peaks, and the girl who plays Rita, her character was supposed to be Audrey Horne, like years after Twin Peaks.
Yeah, a lot of those.
That's how that thing found its genesis, if I'm remembering correctly.
Like there are actors who are in Twin Peaks that are in that movie, and the music is just Twin Peaks. And
it's Angelo Badalamenti who does the music for all of Lynch's films.
It's if you like Twin Peaks, you'll like LA Confidential, or not LA? Excuse me,
Mulholland Drive.
You might like LA Confidential.
They all take place in LA. It's not fucking easy. LA Confidential, though, like that was a perfect movie up my alley. Like crime drama, Guy Pearce,
Danny DeVito's in that, right?
Yeah, Danny DeVito, Kevin
Spacey,
right? Thank you. Yes,
yeah.
And then someone else, that Australian dude, Gladiator.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, yeah.
I'm bad with names.
Russell the Hustle, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that one's been my favorite, but Dark City was like... Dark City did like 80% of it really well, and then the rest was just like, yep, all right.
Yeah, I think I like that movie a lot just because I didn't expect it to like it that much.
Yeah.
But I was impressed by it. It's been years since I've seen it, though.
Yeah. But hey, if you're listening and you like movies you should check out neo-noir films.
Those are three movies that I think anybody who likes movies in general should watch, not just people who like noir films.
Yeah,
because at least Mulholland Drive and LA Confidential. Dark City's a bit more skewed on the genre stuff, but
I think if you like things like Blade Runner,
yes,
or science fiction-y stuff, you'll like because Blade Runner is also neo-noir. You'll like Dark City.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. Now
I still have more to watch. Like Devil in a Blue Dress, and there's another one I can't remember the name of. And I've also been watching Westworld.
How's that?
How are you liking that?
It's really good.
Yeah.
And then I realized why I like it. It's because the movie it's based on was written by and directed by Michael Crichton.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
that kind of
stuff.
Yeah, that kind of put it all together. I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense now. So
yeah.
I'm gonna watch his original movie at some point.
Being a popular cowboy, that feels like my aesthetic. So I should really jump on that one.
Yeah, it's good. It has the nice mix of like Western stuff, but with like just like his like Crichton's other things. He takes a genre and then adds sci-fi.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, it's good.
Both what I've seen the TV show and the original movie are both pretty good.
Is it based off Wild Wild West?
No.
Oh.
No, nothing.
Absolutely not.
No, there's no steampunk. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
No.
What a shame.
Maybe the last episode in the first season will be giant. They'll look up and go, oh, "There's this giant spider." And Will Smith's like, "Howdy,
surprise!"
Kevin Kline. Kevin Kline's like, "I haven't had a job since this movie. Fuck." Old Roland Emmerich owes me $500.
Yes, but so Michael,
yeah,
when you weren't watching movies, what games were you playing?
Let's see. I found a mobile game because I like to have mobile games. It's called Night Story.
Is it
You're
a Final
knight,
Fantasy game?
And it's Bejeweled.
Okay.
That sounds like Final Fantasy, sort of.
Kind of,
What?
yeah.
I was
There's a
gonna
night
say,
and you
yeah.
battle monsters, and there's equipment, and you equip it, and the numbers go up.
Ooh.
Oh,
It is
there
not. It
we
is
go.
not a clicker. It is not a clicker.
Oh,
I wish.
Shut up.
I wish.
Enough. I don't want to hear it.
Oh.
Fuck off. No, not a clicker.
There's nothing wrong with clicker.
Seriously, Michael, please continue.
I've started Gears of War 4. I have only gotten through a few levels.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm pretty much exactly where I was last week with it, if I'd even started it last week. I
think you said you did.
Yeah, I want to dive more into it, but I just haven't had the time because I've been playing a little bit of Battlefield 1 multiplayer. I don't think I like Battlefield multiplayer anymore. I want to spend more time with it, but I think those games are old.
Right.
Like going through a browser, like you can go through server browsers on the console version.
Ooh.
Like,
Yep.
And I get the idea of it. Like sometimes it's neat, but why? Like,
So they can sell
don't-
servers to people.
Yeah, that's
literally the only reason why.
yeah. That seems antiquated, and I get that it's a PC focused development, and I get that DICE still does that. So I get that that's where its roots are. So some of the stuff I totally understand, but like the same kind of antiquated spawn on your squad system that still doesn't work well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just a lot of the design of the multiplayer maps is real weird. Like, again, I haven't played a ton. I've only played like 3 or 4 matches. I played one, and I got on what turned out to be an anti-aircraft gun, but I just got on it just to blow people up.
Yeah.
And when you shoot it at the ground, it doesn't make explosions.
Right.
It just kind of hits. Mm-hmm. And like if your projectile hits the player, it will kill them.
Right.
But I was shooting, but because it was the way it was mounted, I think it was a dual mounted gun. I was missing them because I was aiming straight at them and going around them.
Right.
Which is weird. But when you shoot those things in the air, it will hit a plane even if you're not really hitting it because it's a flak gun.
Yeah.
And I appreciated the air thing, but like the ground, it's like I'm shooting this thing at the ground 20 feet away. There better be some sort of explosion.
Right. Yeah.
And then like the positioning of some of that stuff, I get that they don't want anyone to really like camp at that and be able to just kill a bunch of people, but it's like it's also in the middle of nowhere, like it's out in the open. So some of that stuff, I want to keep playing it just to get a better feel. Maybe I just found some bad matches, or I'm playing the wrong mode.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and I mean, there's things I still appreciate about that game. It's just not hitting where I feel like even Battlefield 4 kind of hit in my head of like, this is still kind of neat. Like Battlefield 1 just isn't finding those spots in my brain.
So I also played Battlefield 1. I've only played the first 2 missions and like less multiplayer than you have. Does it get better after that? Because man, I really, really enjoyed the intro. I think the intro itself is one of the best games of 2016. And then they just never did more with that concept. And then, like, the
rest of the missions are interesting.
Yeah?
They're better stories at the very least.
Good.
Yeah. What was really weird is I beat that game, and I think I mentioned this a couple weeks back, they're their own individual stories broken up.
War stories.
And then when you beat the last one, I thought I beat the game, and the achievement for beating that war story, that little vignette, popped up, but the game one, like, oh, you beat the game on normal, and didn't pop up. So I finally put the game back in. I was like, I'm gonna go get that, like whatever mission I missed. It's a new war story pops up,
Really?
and it's just a movie. It's
What?
just a cutscene, and it shows you scenes from the game that don't happen.
Okay.
It shows.
Oh, shit, guys, we gotta get this out the door.
It shows like naval battles, and I could only assume it's like showing like concepts for multiplayer, like concept footage and concept movies they drew up, because none of that shit happens in in a cutscene or in the gameplay of the single player game.
That's crazy.
And once you watch that cutscene, then that cutscene is respectful and has its reference.
That's good.
I think it does a good job. Those first two War Stories don't.
They're terrible.
But once that cutscene ends, it's just like, you're done. There's no mission, no nothing. Like, cool. Thanks for showing me an advertisement for this game I just beat. When I wasn't playing that, I was thinking about, or dreaming about, or thinking about it in the shower, or thinking about it when I wasn't listening to John on Skype about Titanfall 2 multiplayer.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Which is so good.
Yeah.
There's not much to add to it that I think I did,
I'm a distraction.
Yeah, you are. That multiplayer is fun. It's Titanfall 2. It's really good. Fucking that game is great.
Yeah, I've heard.
I like that they still have those modes that have AI in it, so that you can, if you're not very good at shooting enemy pilots, you can still take out the AI and add to your score. Or if you're far away from the action, you can still shoot at AI and add to your score. That's really smart.
Hell yeah.
Not much to add to that. The game's great.
Sure. Okay.
And then finally played that new Hitman DLC.
Nice.
Japan.
Japan.
I'm sad that that's the last DLC of the season. I wish there was more. Because that one, you are in a Japanese hospital for the uber-rich in the mountains. You have to kill a lawyer, and you have to kill a man undergoing surgery. I won't spoil how you do it, but I will spoil one of the unlocks. Like when I killed the two, one of the unlocks was a ninja outfit, and you start on a path in the mountains. So I started that up as the ninja, and when you start up, you are in full ninja regalia, and next to you is a sword just sticking in the ground.
Nice.
And that's the weapon you get to run in with.
Nice.
So that game's great.
Yeah.
I've just been playing that a lot and trying to level up each destination so I can unlock more shit.
Nice.
That game,
cool.
You can pay $60 for it and get all the DLC that comes out, right?
Yes.
Or is it extra?
No, it's $60 and you get everything, all of season 1. It's not on disc yet. That's coming, I believe, early next year. So it's just digital. Or I believe you pay $15 and you get Paris and the training mission. And then I think if you pay, I think the total ends up being $65 or $70 if you buy all the DLC separate. So it's not a huge penalty.
Yeah.
But
I don't know,
should just buy the whole thing.
Yeah, the more I hear about that game, the more I just really want to play it. And so I may wait until it just comes out on disc at the beginning of the year, but we'll see what happens. Because
it's great.
Every time you mention it, I get more and more intrigued, and I think it's pretty cool.
They've finally struck that perfect balance between their sandbox systems running amok, the seriousness of the dumb story, but also the silliness of let them start as a ninja. Here's an explosive rubber ducky. Who cares?
Jeez.
Yeah, there's an explosive rubber. There are multiple explosive rubber duckies in that game.
That's real good shit.
So that game's great.
Yeah.
Some would say.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Anyways,
we got a month.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it.
We're getting there. Yeah.
Got a month. Thank you, Michael. Scott,
Hi.
what have you been up to? Have you watched any movies?
No, not really. I don't watch a lot of movies. I should. I just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you there.
No,
How about games? Have you played anything?
I've played a little bit. I've been a very, very busy boy. I haven't been around to be on the podcast or anything, working full-time hours, doing Ubering on the side, making money, doing work. But I played a few things. I played that Dark Souls 3 DLC that came out. And
I bet you did.
I did.
What was in that?
It's a level. It's a new level, and it's really, really big and pretty cool. There's 2 boss fights, but one of them is kind of lame. It's it's like an NPC character and like one of the Great Wolf enemies that's just hanging out. They have some new attacks and stuff, and it's like, because it's a multiple enemy boss fight, it's kind of difficult. But they added another boss fight that's incredible. Like, easily one of the best things I've played in a long, long time. I streamed myself fighting that boss for like 4 hours sometime last week. And I did wind up beating it. Good old Vapor's right managed to take the cake. And it's incredible. Like, the first phase of the fight is like pretty simple. It's just you versus the Scythe Lady, and you can
don't spoil it for people, please.
No, okay, sure. It's just like there's a moment in that boss fight that's just like, oh, okay, and it's absurd. It's fantastic, and I had so much fun doing it, and I also hated it, and I loved it.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3, from what I played of it, really ratcheted up all that presentation with like the boss fights and all that, so I'm glad they've continued that in like the DLC and such.
Especially in Bloodborne, which had like really amazing boss battles, like all around. There are so few, like, aside from like Chalice dungeons, which were like the repeatable, like, what's it called? Generated dungeons, like those bosses weren't too great. They had a few really good ones in there, but like the boss battles in general in that game are incredible. Like the best stuff they've done in the series, and Dark Souls 3 carries some of that, which is nice. I really like that DLC. A lot of people talked about how short it was, just being like one level, but like that one level is broken up into like 4 different distinct sections. And there's like so much neat hidden stuff there, and I had a lot of fun running around finding stuff. So it was cool.
Yeah.
I had a really good time with it.
Cool.
I would recommend it. There's one more DLC coming out, which is like supposedly, most likely not, but supposedly the last Dark Souls piece of content ever.
Oh.
Well, From and Bandai ended their contract, so.
Oh, neat.
Maybe that's forever. That might be the last Dark Souls anything, unless something changes.
Yeah.
Unless Bandai says someone else can make a Dark Souls game.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sure From will tap a similar well in the future, or they might make a new Bloodborne or something.
Oh, Bloodborne 2 is already
I don't think that they'll
wasn't
do
it?
Dark Souls again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Bloodborne 2 is already confirmed. But
that's news to me.
I've heard that somewhere. They're also supposedly working on a new Armored Core game, so we'll see.
I did hear that.
Yeah, I heard the Armored Core thing.
Yeah, so they're still doing stuff. They're also doing some VR thing for Sony. I can imagine like the Bloodborne deal really like solidified them working with Sony more than anyone else. But
sure,
yeah, it's cool. It's a good DLC. I would recommend it. Just really for that boss battle. And that whole area. Yeah. I haven't played too much else lately.
Okay. Ryan.
Hey, John.
What movies did you watch lately?
Oh, well, see, I'm glad you led with that instead of asking me what games I played to avoid the inevitable disappointment to my answer to that question. I believe last time I was on the podcast, I discussed my continuing quest to watch all of the Friday the 13th movies.
Yes.
This last week, I fell a little bit behind on that because I'd actually been watching some legitimately good films. But I did manage to squeeze in Friday the 13th, the final chapter, starring Corey Feldman and nobody else whose name I can remember. Like, here's the thing about the Friday the 13th movies. People may disagree with this, but I feel as though those movies have to be graded on, like, a curve. Because, frankly, with maybe the exception of the first one, I don't think any of them are, like, really good at all. But, like, grading these movies on, like, a star scale, like I do on my Letterboxd account, it's like, well, you know, this film was, like, really terrible, but in terms of, like, Friday the 13th standards, that's, like, a solid, like, 3 stars. Like, yeah, give me a 60% on that one. But
you kind of have to grade them in, like, a universe where only they exist.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Like, when you grade a Friday the 13th movie, you grade it on how far it deviates from the formula established by Friday the 13th movies.
Yeah.
Like, I'd say the first one's, like, a solid 4 stars. It's a classic horror film. It was semi-fresh at the time, not really, but kind of. And there are parts in that movie that are, like, genuinely frightening. Friday the 13th Part 2, I gave it 2 stars. It's boring, it's repetitive, it's the same thing as the first one, except less interesting. Friday the 13th Part 3, that's a banger. That's some good shit. Like, that's the one where they did everything in 3D, and it's like when they stopped being so dour about everything, and they're like, oh, this is a movie about a guy that kills teenagers. Maybe we should try to have some fun with
Just
this.
like Jaws 3D.
Yeah, of course.
Third one in 3D, real good.
I've never seen any of the Jaws sequels, but
oh, you should just watch Jaws 3D then.
Sure,
it's great.
Absolutely. But then Friday the 13th, the final chapter, which is obviously not the final chapter, I gave a whopping 3.5 stars, which would be more like a 2.5 on a regular person's grading scale. But that movie's pretty enjoyable. It's got Corey Feldman as Tommy Jarvis, which I think it's really telling that he's both one of the most interesting and most compelling characters in 4 of the movies so far. This, like, 10-year-old child played by Corey Feldman. But anyway, yeah, Friday the 13th, if you want to watch those, maybe just watch 1, 3, and 4. I'll report back to y'all next week on how 5 is, but we'll see. I also watched 2 sizzling erotic thrillers this last week. Really sexy stuff. The first one is Park Chan-wook's new film, The Handmaiden. This is the same director who made Oldboy, Stoker, Thirst, Lady Vengeance, all those good South Korean films. The Handmaiden's great. Here, I'll read y'all the logline. Basically, a con man hires a pickpocket to become the maid of a mysterious and fragile heiress in an attempt to seize her wealth, but the story takes a twist when the lady falls in love with her maid.
Ooh.
So, basically, this girl goes to scam this heiress, and they fall in love, and stuff happens. That movie's great. It's fantastic. I mean, it's very adult, and it's very dark in places, but a lot of his movies are like that. So, if anyone's listening and you're a fan of Park Chan-wook's filmography, like, please go see that movie before it goes out of theaters, because it's fantastic. And I mentioned I watched a second sexy thriller this last week, and that was, of course, the 2003 classic The Room, written, produced, and directed by Tommy Wiseau.
Never heard anyone describe that as sexy.
Well, I mean, there's sex in it.
There's technically sex, yeah.
Again. Just never heard anyone describe anything in that movie as sexy.
By definition, it is sexy.
There are at least 4 sex scenes in that film, so by the dictionary definition, it would be sexy, as in filled with sex.
No.
It's sexual.
Michael, are you denying me the raw, erotic stopping power of Tommy Wiseau? That man is like a freight train of male virility. Every time I see him on screen, I see that chiseled ass, and I'm like, my God.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Masterpiece. Why was he not nominated for the Oscar for this?
Did you?
Oscar.
Did you?
The Oscar, the only Oscar, the only one that matters. Best ass in a independent film from 2003.
You're tearing me apart, Ryan.
Anyway, I watched those 2 movies. I won't dwell on The Room too much because that film's fantastic. I mean, it's horrible, but it's fantastic. The one more film I watched this week was called Spirit of the Beehive, which I suppose is a bit of a deep cut, so I won't linger on it too long. It is a Spanish film about a girl who goes to see Frankenstein in a theater and is kind of traumatized by it. It's a really good movie about the transition from childhood into, like, adolescence and, like, getting the knowledge that comes with that, I suppose. It's very ethereal, very visually just stunning. If you like films like that, drama films about growing up, foreign films, films starring Frankenstein, films about bees, go watch that movie. It's from 1973, and it's fantastic.
Hey, did you hear that when they were prototyping Firewatch? like the very early prototype sections where they were trying to figure out discussing things. Your choices for positive would just be, "Oh, hi, Mark," and then negative would be, "Oh, hi, Danny."
Great. Not the negative wouldn't be keep your stupid comments in your pocket. Anyway, that's been my last week in movies. As for games, I feel like I've played something. Oh yeah, I played a little bit of Eldritch again, just as like a time waster. I know I've talked about that game billions of times on this podcast, but that's one of those games I'll go to just to like listen to music like in the background and stuff like that. Binding of Isaac is like that too. As for anything else, I don't know. I haven't really had a whole lot of time. I've been working on my next editing project for my editing class and writing papers and generally being a college student in Austin, Texas. So I'm hoping to get some stuff written for the site pretty soon here. I have a few editorial ideas, but that's neither here nor there. So normally we talk about that at the end of the podcast, but I really don't have much else to talk about. So anyway, that's been my last week, and now I'm here with y'all talking about whatever it is we're talking about. There's been a lot of movies on this episode so far.
Yeah,
I'm into that.
It's a movie podcast now. We're taking over.
Movie film choo-choo.
Welcome
That's
to
us.
Film Chat. Roll that footage.
Yep.
All right. My turn?
Yeah.
Yep. Hit it.
Okay.
I guess.
So, since I've been basically finalizing moving this past week, which, fingers crossed, exciting.
Praying for you.
I only really got to really dig into Symphony of the Night still, and I finished it last night, and it's one of my favorite games ever.
Nice.
I love it. Oh my god, I love playing through that game so much. I won't dwell on it because I went over it, and I don't know. I just think that game is really cool.
Sure.
Two things. One, whoever designed the clock tower can. I'm gonna figure out who they are, and I'm going to send them a nice picture of my ass.
Because that's a nice picture, not like a out of focus one. Or like, is that an ass or is that like their shoulder? I can't quite tell. Yeah, is that your ass looks like a ham?
Yeah, it's like when you hold your two hands together and you get like that crease in the middle that kind of looks like a butt.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that was supposed to be, but anyway.
Sorry, John, does your ass have like rings of pineapple on it? Why does your ass look like a ham?
Why does it have spines?
I said a hand, so you weird. Fuck.
He said ham.
I said ham.
You jackass.
I don't know.
John, is it a Christmas ham or like an Easter ham?
Yeah. Thanksgiving, like early ham?
Yeah.
The time of year?
Is it a wet ham, or is it kind of a dry and chewy ham?
Dude, the only ham that's worth a damn is a wet ham. Come on.
Move on.
Anyway, but the other thing is that whoever decided to put a sword in that game that sucked the life out of your enemies, so you can really go to town on bosses and just have full health all the time and feel like Superman. Thank you.
What nice picture are you going to send them?
Yeah.
He's going to send them an actual picture of a ham, like a nice ham.
No, it's the same picture of his ass, but there's a thumbs up.
And they're gonna get together with the one with the picture of a ham and one with a picture of John's ass, and like, which one did you get? They won't be able
to tell the difference. Yeah.
They both have pineapple in them. It's weird.
Why did he only send you a picture of it? I got it.
He must be teasing you, like, oh, look what you could be taking a bite out of.
Yeah.
Jealous.
Sexy.
I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of all I mean, I played a little bit of Street Fighter V.
Nice.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Is that game any better?
No.
Oh man.
One day maybe.
No. No.
Maybe next year they'll just say, here's a huge update, fixing everything. We're sorry. Also, here's like $40 back.
Yeah, huge update is my favorite X-Men actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge update.
Yeah, no, yeah.
They're gonna be adding arcade mode soon.
Nice.
I know that.
What? Yeah. Move on. I'm gonna just get upset.
I mean, and they just announced that Akuma's coming.
Hell yeah.
Was that your terrible transition to news?
I mean, kinda, I guess. I mean, we don't actually have to talk about Akuma.
Pew, 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 news.
Just Akuma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Game's no longer dead. Akuma's there.
Yeah, it's back, baby.
Yeah.
Alright, Michael, would you like to do your actual news story?
Flawless.
Sure, because I talked about Hitman and how Season 1 just ended with Japan. Oh, well,
Yes.
IO Interactive had hinted that there could be up to 2 more seasons.
What?
Depending on how this first one did. And luckily, in a French interview, so this was hastily translated and suddenly showed up everywhere, they confirmed that a Season 2 will be coming.
Hell yeah.
They said it will be next year. They didn't really give a time frame other than next year. They said that there will be new locations and there will be new maps in current locations. So, like, a lot of locations are just cities, like Paris. But when you go to Paris, it's just like a huge mansion that you roam around. You don't actually, like, walk around the streets of Paris. Or they're pretty contained maps. They're big, but they're contained. So they said that you might be revisiting some of those maps, or some of those locations, but in different maps. They didn't say how many places will be in Season 2, or how much it'll cost. I mean, Season 1 is $60, so if they do 6 locations or 6 new maps, you would surmise that that's $60, but I would hope it'd be a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, it depends on, like, how much they're going to put out there and how fast they're going to do it and all that stuff. If they decide that they want to put it out on disc again, you know, it can be all that stuff.
I assume since it's called Season 2, it'll be in the same way. I think they even said that it'll come out in the same way. It'll be on the same menu as Season 1, so you won't have to, like, have a separate screen of Season 2 stuff, which is actually nice to hear that it's set up to do that. There will still be elusive targets coming. They will, even when Season 2 starts, there will still be elusive targets on the original maps, so that people who have Season 1 currently don't feel left out. Elusive targets are like random people you have to kill and are only available for a short period of time, and you can only attempt it once. There's no saving, and you can save scum through most of that game, but not through the elusive targets. So those will still come. They mentioned that there'll still be bonus missions. Bonus missions are usually like current maps, but altered. Like Marrakesh, the bonus mission happened at night, so things looked different and rearranged a bit. So those will still be coming, which is nice to hear. That game is incredible, and I'm glad that there's going to be more of it. So yeah.
Okay. Scott, would you like to share out your news with us, with the class?
Have you guys heard of a little-known game called Mass Effect?
Never heard.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, but I've heard of a big one named that.
Is it like Jade Empire?
Probably. Mass Effect Andromeda, the latest in the Mass Effect series, has a confirmed release window in spring of 2017 for Xbox One, PS4, and Origin. It looks like more Mass Effect, honestly.
Good.
You're another N7 person, and this time you are a Pathfinder. All the people when the Reapers were coming and blowing everything up, they just left, and now you're Ryder. You're the person who's gonna save everything. You're gonna make sure all the people find a new home. It's nice to have a new premise for these games, because so much of it is just like weird, over-the-top, galactic, everything's gonna be destroyed, when the most interesting parts about any Mass Effect game are just like the interpersonal relationships between the characters. And hopefully, I mean, I know for a fact we're gonna get more of that, but hopefully there could be some really interesting political interplay between all the alien factions essentially stuck in their own Noah's Ark, and I want to see that. I want to see that game, and hopefully Andromeda is that. But their trailer showed a big alien, very large, massive robot alien that you're sneaking away from, so probably not.
Great.
Andromeda's coming.
Next year, baby.
Next year.
Yeah. Sure.
I remember
is Garrus going to be in
Nope,
it?
it's a brand new cast.
Then what's the point?
There could be a new Garrus.
because you can get a new Garrus.
It's not the same. It's not the same, damn
Meet
it.
the new Garrus is the same as the old Garrus.
He's like,
Thanks, Michael.
my name is Gary.
Gary.
Gary? Your name's Gary?
It's Geralt.
Yeah,
Gary.
Gary.
Yes.
Yeah. Just Gary.
Geralt.
Oh,
Finally.
God.
Fuck. Holy
I'd play
shit.
that. Yeah.
Geralt in space.
Dun,
I-
dun, 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 dun.
He's just like, I can't ride my horse in this, and then that's it.
No,
He
you
calls
you
for
look
Roach
up on
and
like
a
the nearest
spaceship
star
comes
and
up.
Roach is on top of the sun. He's like, Roach,
What are you doing over there? Get over here. Just clipping into the
get
sun.
over here. Is he Scorpion?
Yeah.
He is now
Yeah.
that he's in space.
Yeah. Oh my god. Since we're talking about Geralt, I'm gonna skip ahead real quick just to do my story real quick.
Yeah, by all means.
All right, so the Gwent closed beta is happening right now. I forgot to talk about Gwent.
Yeah, you did.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, I played Gwent as well.
Okay.
Still waiting on
So
mine.
you know what? I'll talk about Gwent real quick while I'm also talking about this.
Yeah.
Gwent is really fun. It's,
Nice.
It's the game from The Witcher 3. It's pretty much the same thing, except they changed a couple of rules that I appreciate though. For one thing, they added a thing where after the first round ends, everyone draws 2 cards, and then after the
neat.
second round ends, everyone draws 1 card.
Neat.
So that kind of lets the game breathe a
Yeah.
little bit more. I really like that. But otherwise, it's pretty much the same game. I just played through it. It's free to play, so there's
It will be.
just-
It will be when it comes out.
Yeah.
yes, it will still be free to play when it comes out. So there's just like item crafting that you get whenever you finish a game. That you can craft cards that you want.
Nice.
There you could spend like $2 to get like they have basically the equivalent of like a card pack or something that you would get. And the weird thing that they do, I don't know if I'd say it's good, but the thing that they do is they give you like 4 or 5 cards, but then after you get those 4 or 5, however many cards that you initially get, they show you 3 other cards and they say, pick one of these, you keep one, we'll take the other 2. So you just pick one of the cards out of the 3, and that's I don't know if I necessarily like it's not really like a bad thing per se, but it's just like I don't know. It's so weird because it's just like just give me the card. I don't know.
I think it's to tease you so that you know, like, oh man, I chose the card that was best for me, but this other new card, I'm gonna go craft it, or I'm gonna go buy packs until I get it. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's
yeah,
it's neat. It's a neat way to handle that differently.
Yeah.
sure, yeah. I mean, I think that whole game is neat looking, and I'm very excited to play it. I'm also very excited to get to play the story mode thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
That looks like it's going to be amazing.
That looks like we saw that at E3, and that thing looks like the thing I want to play. I'm not really uber interested in competitive card games because I already played a bunch of Hearthstone and kind of burnt out on that.
Right.
I want that story mode looked really good. So.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd say that there's a shakeup, but the lead designer of Gwent, his name it was Damien Monnier.
I think it's still his name.
Well, okay,
He didn't leave
that
his
is
name behind.
That is his name, but he is not the lead designer of Gwent anymore.
Mm-mm.
He left CD Projekt Red this past week. They didn't give, or neither he nor CD Projekt Red gave any specifics when asked. CD Projekt Red just said, "Oh yeah, we'll miss him. He helped us out a whole bunch, but don't worry, there's still a huge team working on Gwent. We're still working on it, yada yada." They're still working on Cyberpunk because his Twitter bio said that he was working on it before he left. So, who knows what that changes, but it's if it were anyone else, I would probably be pretty alarmed at a very influential to the design of a game's designer leaving right before it comes out. But I don't know. I'm not that worried about CD Projekt Red, and what Gwent already is so good. I'm just like, he did his job well enough, and as long as they continue his legacy in the future, then it'll be a good game.
I can imagine too. His work on the project is probably already finished. They might simply just be adding more content at this point. Who knows how far along they are? But like, if he left, the project is probably fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
You hope so,
Yeah.
because usually people like this wait until the project is out the door or gold and then leave, and they still don't have a release date for that thing. And he was a co-creator of Gwent,
right?
So, I don't think it's like John said. I don't think it's a reason to panic.
Sure,
it's just weird.
Yeah,
that
it's a little bizarre.
Yeah, it's weird timing, especially right after they did all that protective stuff of buying, shifting things and assets within companies within CD Projekt Red. It's like, just what are they doing? Like, that guy just, all right, what's happening in Poland?
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah,
it's a weird company.
Yeah,
absolutely. Ryan, finish off that news section, my dude.
I will. So this last week there was a convention in town. Not this town, but the town of California.
Oh, neat. The whole town.
The whole thing. That convention was called... I think it was in California, actually. I actually have no fucking clue. BlizzCon, the Blizzard convention. Not to be confused with BlizzardCon, which is the Dairy Queen convention. Anyway, Blizzard announced a whole bunch of stuff about their games, so I will go down the list here and talk about the more important stuff last, I suppose. Kind of save the best for last, if you will.
Sure.
First off, we got the information about Heroes of the Storm, which is getting a new update. It'll have 2 new characters, which are Varian Wrynn and Ragnaros the Fire Lord from Warcraft. Now there will also be multi-class characters. Varian will be an assassin and a warrior, and there will be a new pirate-themed attack defense mode where I guess you sink a pirate ship.
Neat.
So that's kind of cool. Yeah, Yar. Mateys. I'm Ragnaros the Fire Lord.
The famous pirate.
Yeah, of course. I don't know anything about Heroes of the Storm except stuff I've learned very recently. And, anyway, Hearthstone, that card game that y'all briefly mentioned.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's getting another big expansion. Not last month, but a couple months ago in August, they had the expansion One Night in Karazhan, which was, I guess, sort of... the article on our site calls it, quote, an extravagant gala-style party. The third big expansion will be called Mean Streets of Gadgetzan.
Great.
Which our article refers to as, quote, a 20s pulp novel full of cabals and sleazy goblins trying to separate you from your precious cards. This expansion will feature a new adventure with plenty of eccentric characters and a new gimmick, which is multi-class cards. So Blizzard's really going all in on the multi-class stuff with these announcements, I suppose. I don't know much about Hearthstone, but I know that their cards are limited to the classes. I guess this will open up a kind of a new thing with all that.
It sounds neat.
Yeah. I mean, anything that includes, quote, sleazy goblins in the description is something I feel like I should check out.
Yeah, that sounds okay.
Third, we've got Diablo 3. They are going to have a full remake of the original Diablo inside Diablo 3. I believe that isn't going to be a separate thing, but it's going to be like replaying the levels of Diablo 1 inside of Diablo 3, I believe. I think it's basically they're just taking these levels and putting them inside Diablo 3, more or less. It'll also be getting a giant free update next year called Rise of the Necromancer, which appropriately introduces the Necromancer class to Diablo 3. There'll also be new maps, new cosmetics, new sigils, and new character slots. So that's kind of cool for those of you who are into those games. But the last big Blizzard update that should surprise almost nobody is that a new Overwatch character was announced.
Whoa, wait. 1 sec. There's a new Overwatch character?
Uh-huh.
You know what that means, right?
What does it mean, Scott?
We have to sing the new Overwatch character theme song. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a new Overwatch character, and I love him, and I'm gonna hug him and draw pictures of him fucking. New Overwatch character today. New Overwatch character. Hooray!
Hey! That was beautiful.
Thank you.
This new character that most everybody knew about already is called Sombra. She is an offensive character, and she is a hacker.
So offensive.
Ooh, she's gonna hack you good, like Keanu Reeves in that one movie from the 90s.
Hack the planet. Hack the planet.
Yeah, you know, that good film about computer hacking.
Mm-hmm.
She has
Bill and
a... Do what?
Bill and Ted.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, she has a kind of like machine gun pistol type thing, but she can also, as it would imply, hack things. Her main ability is called Hack, and she can hack enemy heroes or health kits, which renders them useless briefly.
It's real creative writing happening here.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's no hacks here, Michael. Her other abilities include a stealth camouflage and a teleporter. I don't think it's anything like Symmetra's teleporter. I think it's sort of like a temporary type thing. There are also 2 new maps, Oasis, which is in the Arabian Desert, and an Antarctic map, which ties into May's backstory, I suppose. Our article says this will be part of the game's new arcade mode, which will be a match-made custom game mode full of different rule sets and unique brawl modes, but I think... Doesn't Overwatch have arcade mode already?
No.
Well, they have the weekly, or I don't know if they're weekly, but they have the brawls.
Yeah.
But they're adding arcade mode, which will have different like subsets of things.
Yeah.
Like for example, there will be a 1v1 and 3v3 match type now.
Great.
Gotcha.
And that's
so
what that level is for.
Okay, so it's not like a weekly thing. It's like you can go in at any time and pick like a 1v1 match type thing.
Not to mention those modifiers already exist in private matches, and you can just basically make any brawl you want. This gives people a way to do that, but like, you know, on a larger scale with more people.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. But that's...
The other change, the other big change that that probably won't be in that article though, is that they are making it so you can only have one of each character in quick play now.
Oh, sick!
That's good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
In arcade mode, there will still be an option to have whatever mix of characters you want, but they pretty much realize, like, hey, maybe it's not fun to go up against 4 Zaryas.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I love being on a team with like 4 Junkrats, I will sacrifice my love of chaos for the greater good.
That ruins a custom game mode that me and my friends came up with, where you need 5 players all in a party. You sit and wait for the random to join, and then you wait for the random to pick a character, and then everyone just picks the same exact character. It's called Team Captain, and you only have so long to play Team Captain now. So get in there, get 4 friends together, play some Team Captain.
Sounds good to me.
It's good.
Great.
It's especially fun just like seeing the dude pick a character and then everyone else just at the same time picking the same thing. That never gets old to me.
Yeah. But that's the Blizzard news. About a lot of games. I think. I mean, those are pretty much Blizzard's only games. So you know, good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Michael. Would you like to?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, none this week.
Wait, what am I doing?
The questions. We're on questions.
Playing all May. All right, everyone go.
May.
And then we'll play that Backstreet Boys song where it goes, "It's gonna be May."
Yeah. Michael, could you please read the questions?
You can you can send questions to by emailing to podcast@videogamechoochoo.com, or you can go over to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask. You'll sound like these people. If you listened to last week, you will remember that we were asked which video game characters would vape.
Yes,
Right.
I got very defensive over the concept that RoboCop would not vape. That was my hill to die on last week.
I said RoboCop could and would vape, and you said no. Well, the listenership has responded.
Okay.
Arceus Ferry says RoboCop does not vape, although he would have the ohms to do so.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment. RoboCop would absolutely be able to vape, but I do not believe he would. In the interest of upholding the common good, whatever his prime directives are, there's also, in the remake, I guess you didn't see the remake, Michael, because in the fifth one, he has, in the new one, he has a fifth directive that says, you will not vape.
I don't, remakes aren't part of canon.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of fanciful world you live in.
Sure.
If anything, in the reboot, he should vape more.
No.
This is before vaping was big.
Aw.
Anonymous says, this is not a question. This is just statements.
Okay.
This is just the facts.
Concerning the vaping argument. Mario might vape just to quit smoking.
Yep.
Luigi would try to vape with the most basic rig just to look cool. Wario would have the biggest customized rig and constantly be blowing giant garlic-flavored clouds. Waluigi would have an extra long rig and would intentionally blow clouds in people's faces.
Oh,
that seems very accurate all around.
I can't argue with any of that.
I don't know about Waluigi.
I don't
He's
think
such a
that was
nice
a
boy.
statement. I think that was just copied and pasted from like a Mario game.
Yeah.
Some hidden
Super
ending.
Mario fandom.wikia.com.
Guys, does Miyamoto listen to our podcast? Was that from him?
Yeah, it's like, when they send out those, when Nintendo sends out those press packets, like people dressing up as like Mario in like shopping malls, and like what to do and what not to do as the character. This is like a direct rip of that. So, if you ever see any official Mario cosplayers vaping, then you know that they have the Nintendo seal of approval.
It's from the lore,
Does
guy.
Charles Martinet vape?
Oh, totally.
It's a me. Taking a huge puff.
There's
Please.
one more. There's one more vaping question a little bit up there. If you
We'll get there.
Just,
We'll get there. Let me do
let's
this.
just get all the vaping out of the way.
Get all the vaping out. Get all the clouds.
Like real world vaping, it just pops up when you least suspect it.
God damn it!
Anonymous asks, are there any good Thanksgiving games, or at least games that have that kind of family mood? I don't know what kind of Thanksgivings you have, these Norman Rockwell pieces of shit.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about this earlier today because I was trying to see if for my Land of the License series, if there was any video games that related to Thanksgiving in like the most tangential manner possible, but I found nothing.
I
really?
think
I
there's
came
any
up
direct.
completely dry. Yeah.
If there is, it's probably like one Porky Pig game somewhere.
It's probably like Elf Bowling or some shit where you like roll turkeys down a lane on your Nokia phone from 2005.
I was thinking
knock
like a
over
2002 like PC game that was just sitting on the shelves of an Office Depot for 20 years.
pins. Yeah, that works too.
Like for family games, I would think like CNET or like Jackbox Party Packs.
Yeah, good old party games, especially the Jackbox ones for recently, but also like Nintendo games tend to work really well. Stuff like Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, stuff like you can just sit around and have
Mario
fun
Party.
with a lot of people. No,
Mario
no,
Party.
no.
I was thinking,
No.
that rips
the-
families apart.
Yeah.
That's the kind of families I go together. It's like, let's do this Monopoly, Risk, Mario Party.
God,
Let the chaos reign.
I was gonna say, speaking of Nintendo games, like Wii Sports, I have plenty of memories of playing Wii Sports with my family.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
If you still have a Wii,
If you, oh, sorry, go ahead, Scott.
let's just say, if you still have a Wii, bust it out. Get your Wii out.
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say, if you have a original Xbox, PlayStation 2, or GameCube systems, I got 3 words for you. Shrek Super Party.
Nope.
All right, we're moving.
Let's next question.
Anonymous asks, are the hyperdimensional Neptunia games good?
What?
And if so, was any one entry better than the others?
Do we get this question like every month?
I feel like we do. It's like clockwork.
You know what it is? I feel like people Google search Hyperdimension Neptunia, see us, and then immediately just want to be like, I need to ask these guys. I need to know. They seem like the experts.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which,
frankly, we're the official internet experts on Hyperdimension Neptunia.
Frankly, it's not wrong.
I feel like this is my fault. I take responsibility.
Yeah, it is.
Look, if
do
you
as
want,
we say, not as we do.
Yeah. If you want a legitimate question or a legitimate answer for that, just go tweet at Rose. She plays all of those games. She actually has opinions on them. Please, I beg you.
I can give you a definitive answer right now. No.
Just tweet at Junior Hyperdimension Neptunia editor Rose at Horngal on Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Anonymous asks, you are recasting the voice actors of your favorite video game. Which big name celebrity do you get for the starring role? Danny DeVito.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's a good question.
Well, we have to pick games first. What's your favorite game, Michael?
Doesn't matter the game.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's Danny DeVito. It doesn't matter. He's
really
Master Chief. He's Mario. He's fucking pick a game. He's the fucking lead character. He's Snake.
Oh my god.
He's everyone.
I see. I'm going to approach this question from sort of a different way, which really doesn't answer the question at all. But there are certain people who've done voice acting that I would love to hear in a video game. One of them would be Danny DeVito. Mm-hmm. One of them would be Ray Weiss, who plays Leland Palmer on Twin Peaks, because I think he's got a really good voice.
Sure.
He'd be good.
I can see him. Oh no, he was in a video game. Holy shit, he played the president in Command and Conquer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So never mind.
That's not voice acting. That was FMV. So
yeah, that was FMV.
That was just acting.
Yeah. Fuck. But I don't know. I'd love to have Danny DeVito in a video game too. Wasn't Tim Curry also in the Command and Conquer games?
Yeah, that was he's been in quite answer.
He's been in quite a few games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some you shouldn't play.
Yeah. They both have really good voices, though, is the point.
They do.
Yeah.
I think Nick Cage as Solid Snake would be incredible.
Oh, please.
That would be a landmark performance right there.
It honestly would be.
Yeah. Just
the guy who played Herman Munster. I like the Munsters, so I want to hear the guy who played Herman Munster too and stuff. That's it.
Fuck me.
Anonymous says the cat definitely vapes.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anonymous says a lot of people have said that the economic success of Yokai Watch has spurred Game Freak to improve their most recent product. Do you think this theory holds any water?
I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't I could sure that I could see that being a push, but I don't think it necessarily really drove how that game plays.
Sure.
Because I think that I feel like if it was because Pokemon doesn't need to ape off of Yokai Watch.
Totally.
So I feel like maybe they might have been we need to make sure that our next game is better than Yokai Watch, so let's double down. Sure, I could see that being the case. But
this question isn't asking if they stole things from Yokai Watch. It's asking if they just happened to make changes because they saw a competitor in that space.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I was just kind of just thinking, if because just from what I've seen of that game and what I've played, it might have given them a push, but at the very least, they weren't just well, now we need to have a spinner on the bottom of the screen. At least that's not it. Thank God.
I have a feeling they've been wanting to change for a while, especially with how kind of wildly different Black and White were from the rest of the series in terms of storytelling. But when they made the change to 3D, they felt like we need to make sure we sell a lot of copies of this. So let's just make the most Pokemon game we could before we can do something wild and crazy like Sun and Moon look like they're going to be. So, yeah. So
that's fair.
Cross your fingers.
Gotta line those pockets, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri Librarian writes in and asks, also friend of the site.
Friend.
Hi, Ashley.
What games do you play when you're feeling down to make you feel better?
Animal Crossing.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that one.
Yeah.
I tend to play things that are like Factorio or Prison Architect, or SimCity is a really good go-to for me. And then just because that will actively distract me. And then I will tend to, if I can get into it, because sometimes it's hard for me to get into certain RPGs, a good RPG. Just Baldur's Gate, Elder Scrolls, something you can just kind of wander around in and kind of lose yourself for hours until you don't realize, like, oh, cool, it's been a couple hours.
I'd say getting friends together and just like chilling in Overwatch for a while has been a really good cathartic experience. Like when you're super stressful and you just need to not think about anything else until some rando jumps in and ruins it.
I totally get that, and I crave that sometimes, but like as someone who's pretty introverted, like that is being even over Skype or even over Xbox Live or PSN, like that takes a lot out of me.
Totally, yeah.
Sure.
So there will be times where I want to feel like that, and there will be time like where I want to be social, and there will be times where it's like I don't want to interact with a single soul in this entire universe.
Yeah.
I want to put on my favorite podcast or a stupid YouTube video or a movie I've seen 1,000 times and play a video game like on easy and just fucking go.
Yeah. I really feel that, like sitting down with a good podcast game and just like building stuff and stuff like Dragon Quest and Fallout 4 is just like a really good way to just unwind and turn your mind off.
Yeah, Minecraft I used to just kind of I would give myself projects in Minecraft, like build a castle, like legit build a castle, and then I would just look up things like, how does a castle work? Like, what are the rooms in a castle besides wall and turret and the hole out of the turret where poop comes from? Like, what else is there? And I would look, and that would give me something to kind of dive down a deep hole.
There was a
and never come out.
There was a
For me, I usually just spend some time practicing a fighting game.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
That usually helps.
In the mirror, without a shirt on.
No, look, you have to be completely nude so you can see your full muscles.
Yeah. You have to get a real sense of your hitbox.
To see your full muscles.
Full muscles. Yeah.
Is it your full muscle, or are you just happy to see me? Moving on.
It's just my full muscle.
Oh, all right then. That's all you got, huh? Anonymous asks, if you could make a super high quality figure/toy thing for one video game character, who would that character be?
Gino, just so I know what the fuck is going on in there.
Do what?
Gino from Super Mario RPG.
Gino?
Gino.
Whatever. They don't say the name out loud.
Is it Gene or Geen?
Oh, shut up.
It's Gino.
It's not spelled Jeano. What if all the blue parts on Gino were just denim?
I don't know who that is, so I don't know. Is he Canadian? Is that why he's wearing so much denim?
Please.
No,
don't hurt me like this.
You're also rude to my boy.
Okay. So, recently, they just announced that they are making Funko Pops of all the Witcher characters.
Oh, great.
And I hate that. So, I want, like, Figma or some other, like, high-quality posables company to do, like, a really good Geralt figure.
So you can put him in a bathtub?
Yeah. Yeah.
This reminds me, I was at Toys R Us just yesterday, and they had this weird section that was like, it was clearly supposed to be collectibles, but it was like, here's a Titanfall 2 action figure.
Sick.
Here's Heroes of the Storm action figures.
Yeah.
It was essentially action, like Alien Isolation. It was a bunch of action figures of like, it was next to like the horror action figures, which I knew they had.
Yeah.
And it was like, here's random, not even like Mario, like that had its own stuff. This was, here are games you didn't know had action figures section. Also, they had a Nerf gun, and it was a Brute Spiker from Halo, and it had a Halo Wars 2 brand on it.
God.
That game's coming out. Just a little reminder.
Next year, though.
God.
So, random aside, Toys R Us fucking has some weird shit.
Michael or Ryan, do you have an answer?
I'm still kind of thinking, because for me, it's like, I list off all the games in my head. Like, the first one I think of is, like, BioShock, but they already have, like, the NECA figures for that.
Yeah.
And those are, like, super hard to find, but, they're really expensive. Then I think of, like, Silent Hill, but they already made the Silent Hill 2 figures of, like, Pyramid Head and the nurses. Then I think of, shit, what was the other game I just thought of? Fuck. Oh, the Jason NES thing. They made a figure of that too. And it's like, well, shit, what else is there? Like fucking Kingdom Hearts, that's got figures. Hotline
Those
Miami,
figures
that had
suck.
a fucking figure. Undertale had figures already.
They just got
Metal Gear
them.
Solid, yep, check it off the list. It's like, there's literally no game that I can think of off the top of my head that probably has not already had some sort of figure made for it.
It probably already has them, but in my head, I'm thinking of like a really cool diorama set of a really detailed, like, Doom figures.
Yeah.
I know. I assume they already exist, but like,
I know they've got Funko Pops.
Yeah, like a really good, like really detailed Pinky Demon. Would be dope.
That would be really cool. Yeah, I would get like a. Like, I know they sell, like, little plush versions sometimes, but, like, a highly detailed model on, like, sort of a translucent stand of the Cacodemons, so it looks just kind of like it's floating there, but, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, though, so...
Let's move on. If you have weird, rare video game action figures, set it into the podcast.
Sure.
Yeah, that would be interesting to hear about, yeah.
Yeah.
They gotta be rare, like none of this Mario stuff, unless it's rare Mario.
I would love to just hear about cool action figure collections.
Yeah,
Why the fuck not?
honestly, me too.
Yeah, admit your dirty toy secrets. Dirty, toy secrets. Anonymous asks, we kind of answered this a little bit, kind of in the spirit of it. Are there any good couch co-op games other than the obvious ones like Smash Bros. And Mario Kart?
Shrek Super Party.
Let's not repeat our answers, especially the ones that are terrible.
Okay.
Couch
All right,
co-op.
fine. Y'all go ahead and answer. Y'all go ahead and answer y'all's, and I'll think of something.
Despite it being like super unwieldy at times, I've absolutely had fun having someone over and then just starting some new Borderlands characters.
Yeah,
That's that.
Borderlands, Halo, and like
Halo, absolutely,
Gears are, even with people who aren't great at shooters, it's just fun to be in the same room with someone playing those games.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Rock Band, if you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That rap game that I can't think of off the top of my head, Def Jam Rap Star.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Def
love
Jam Rap Star.
SingStar.
SingStar. Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure. So it's all karaoke at some point.
Yeah, if you're looking for something simple like that, sure. But yeah, if you're looking for something a little specifically, I don't know if this person necessarily actually means co-op or competitive because they kind of listed two competitive games.
Right.
But
couch co-op tends to just like Towerfall is not co-op, but that was considered couch co-op. So I think the spirit of the question is kind of in there.
Samurai Gun, by the way, that's a good ass couch game.
Look into like a side-scrolling beat 'em up. Those are always fun with other people, like a Double Dragon or a
Castle
Final Fight.
Crashers.
That Scott Pilgrim one was really good.
There was a mode in that Red Faction Guerrilla. It was multiplayer, but it was pass and play, and it was you were on a map and you would just run around, and whoever could rack up the most points by destroying everything would win. And that was a really neat that was just a random mode I remember my friend found when he was playing the game, and they didn't play like a ton of games. It was like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
They'd play like Left 4 Dead, that, and like Mario Sluggers. So they played random games. But I remember spending at least 1 or 2 afternoons just doing that for
hours. That sounds all right.
Just playing that mode. It was a lot of fun. So And eventually we started drinking, so it got real fun.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
also Cook Serve Delicious. That's pretty new, and a lot of people have really been ranting about that.
Is that...
Or not
Yeah,
Cook
Michael
Serve-
and
is that
I
what it's
both know
called?
about Cook Serve
Cook
Delicious.
Serve Delicious, the brand new one. I can't remember if that's what it's called.
No. Cook Serve Delicious is the old keyboard.
Shit.
Not old, it's a couple years old. You're thinking of a different one. I know what you're thinking about.
I can't remember the name right
Yeah.
now.
I can't think of it. I'll move
Gordon
on.
Ramsay's Party Platter Planner.
Yeah, that one's it.
For the Wii U.
We'll move on if somebody can think of it. Just we can yell it out. Anonymous asks, anything to say about the short-lived Family Guy MMORPG?
Overcooked. It's called
Good riddance.
Overcooked.
Overcooked, yeah.
Overcooked, that's right.
I remember reading a thing about that RPG, and I'm not sure how factual it is, but I seem to remember his name's Seth MacFarlane, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Either Seth MacFarlane or one of the game's developers saying that they shut it down because no one actually played it, and they would just stand around like quoting Family Guy the whole time. And so that's why they shut it down, and like that's very anecdotal, but I'm 90% sure there's an interview out there somewhere where they say something to the effect of, yeah, everybody just spent the whole time quoting Family Guy, so we canned it.
Good.
Yeah.
It's like that Lego MMORPG they had, and they scrapped, and because everyone drew dicks,
Yeah.
and then they made a new one
Yeah.
with a lot of moderation.
Yes, I was actually looking up stuff earlier this week, and I found out in 2012, I believe, there was a game that I think was called Universal Monsters Online, and it was a MOBA based on the Universal Monsters, like the creature from the Black Lagoon and
Yeah.
Dracula and Frankenstein.
So it's Dota.
I wanted to write an article about it, but unfortunately, it is very defunct at this point.
No.
So we'll see what happens.
Weird how that works.
Let's get that
last
resurgence
question.
going.
You can send... Say what?
I said, let's get that resurgence going. Universal Monsters Online. Everyone get in there.
Nah.
Alright.
It's okay.
MOBAs are bad anyways.
Last question. You can send questions that are just like this last one if you want to podcast at videogamechoochoo.com, or you can go over to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask, and you'll sound like this last person who is anonymous, and they simply ask, why is John?
That's a real good question.
Thanks for everyone who sent in questions.
You'll never know.
I certainly fucking don't.
You'll never know.
I ask myself that a lot.
Sean, you're a very precious boy. Can I hug you?
Why
All right.
is John?
Why?
Thank you.
Why
Thank
is John
you, Michael.
doing that? Why is John doing this? Why is John
Poor
tweeting
choices.
the letter P? Why is John not deleting tweets and then just spelling them correctly like normal people? Why is John tweeting
was
that he's
sick.
asleep?
I was
Like-
sick.
You're
Okay, so thank you so much for being on the show this week, folks. And thank you for listening. Hopefully we brought a little bit of joy to your day. I'm real happy that we're here to, we're not exactly the most serious types around here, but I hope that at the very least we made you feel a little bit better. Reminded you that there's some fucking games out there, and there's people that play them, and there's good communities and good times to be had.
except for in the Family Guy MMO
No,
RPG.
absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
there's
a mess
none of
right
that.
there.
There's no happiness in there.
Nope.
So, please, everyone, thanks for listening, everyone, and, just keep fighting the good fight, please.
Take care of yourselves.
Please take care of yourselves, and, take care of the people around you, just remember that you're loved. And, we'll see you next week with another episode of the Video Game Choo Choo podcast.
Chugga chugga.
Good night.